We are pleased to be joined right now by this year's recipient of the Curt Stern Award, Professor Leonid Kruglyak from UCLA. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So this award is typically given to someone who shows outstanding scientific achievement in the first 10 years of their career. Tell us about the work that led to this achievement.
So I'd say it really recognizes three things. The first was very early on when I just started in human genetics. I developed new algorithms and software for doing linkage analysis in human pedigrees that really became the state of the art in the community and enabled analysis to be performed that couldn't be before. After that, I did an early calculation that predicted how many single nucleotide polymorphisms would be required for genome-wide association studies in humans, and that really helped jumpstart the efforts to discover and be able to genotype single nucleotide polymorphisms at that scale. And so consequently, there was a period of, which I think continues to this day, of very successful large-scale genome-wide association studies. And finally, kind of moving from methods development for other people to actually doing our own experiments, we pioneered what's now known as eQTL analysis, doing the first study of genetics of gene expression. And that, of course, has become a very widely used approach, both in human genetics and in other systems. So that study design is something that I'm proud to have developed.
You achieved so much in the first 10 years of your career. What does it feel like to be honored and recognized for that work?
It's a tremendous honor to be recognized by my peers and by the community. I definitely consider myself a human geneticist, and that's really been what I love to do and what I've had the most fun contributing to. And to have that statement from the community that what we've done has been useful is enormously gratifying.
Where does the research stand now? This award is given to you for the work that you did in the first 10 years, but you were telling me that you've been in this industry a lot longer than 10 years. So where does it stand now?
So I guess much of the work that I'm being recognized for was developing new methods and study designs, and we've really now been trying to use those and more newly emerging methods to answer some of the really fundamental questions that connect genotype to phenotype. And we're continuing to do that, primarily in simple model organisms, although I continue to be extremely interested in human genetics. And we hope to use these ever-evolving methods to get an increasingly precise and comprehensive picture of how you go from all the changes in genomes to changes that you see between differences that you see between individuals.
What's some of the exciting work that you're working on now?
I think some of the most exciting work involves using the new DNA editing technologies that are also being recognized in award symposium here. To go from doing sort of top-down mapping studies to being able to do bottom-up studies of genetic variation on a very large scale.
Well, congratulations again, this year's recipient of the Curt Stern Award.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, my pleasure.